Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can hold this up. The flap. And then I sewed in the jeans pockets to hold the brushes. As I said, I was going to order the Wayne Goss palette because for me, I saw that more as a full face palette. And because I have a lot of short weekend trips coming, I love to try to pack light. You know how you have to only have so much liquids in a little plastic bag when you're traveling. And I wanted to see if there's something that I could pack for my whole face. And here we go, everything here from Beautylish. And please, let's take a little time to recognize Beautylish. I ordered this on the day it was released, which was the 30th of July. It was a Thursday. I got notification it was being delivered to me on Monday, the 3rd. Come on, ordering Thursday, delivering Monday. Take in mind, I live in Munich, Germany. Beautylish is shipping out of the United States. So, can we take a moment to have a round of applause for the service of Beautylish? Yes, in the other direction. 2 rounds of applause. Great, so let's unpack this. Seriously, I'm unpacking this for the first time. Box away, extra paper away. My dogs will probably start chewing on that in a minute. So here we go. Nice, beautiful Beautylish label. Ripping open the paper like on Christmas, like a 3-year-old kid. Okay, here we go. Yes, everything's packed together. Paper, paper, paper. So we're opening this up. Oh, I can never get these things open. Here we go. Imperial Topaz. Very nice and sleek and black. Yeah, that's beautiful. Nice big plastic to protect. Nice big mirror. Oh, I see the mirror only goes to here. No, the mirror is also, it has a nice, beautiful like rim that's still mirror. But that's nice. It's exactly how I imagine. I think these colors are gonna do good with bronzing, blush, everything I'm gonna try. And I did get the whole package. I'll get the eye Kohls. My eye crayons, that's the black one. The Essential Eye Kohl pencil. And this one is Obsidian. This one is the Precious Opal. I like. That could even, maybe if it's not too soft, I can maybe use that a little bit in my eyebrows. Another speck to use it for. And Rich Hazel. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like when something is so dark, dark brown, it almost looks black. So I'm ready to get started. Another thing I'm gonna be using for the first time, also for traveling, I wanted to finally get a cushion makeup. A cushion foundation. I decided to order this one from Guerlain. I'm a big fan of Guerlain, one of my very, very favorite. Let me pop this open. Ah, I still have the plastic on it. It shows I haven't even used it yet. Let's pull up the plastic. Ah, and there are the holes. I don't have to pop anything out. We'll put this here. I am a big fan of Guerlain. One of my very favorite foundations from the summer in my summer color is the Lingerie de Peau, the Aqua Nude from Guerlain. I love this, and when I get a little bit of color, of course with sunscreen, I tan lightly, protect my skin. I use number 4 medium. That is my color. I'll give you a little taste of that, see what it looks like. Actually, I even haven't gotten dark enough totally for that color. But it's a very water-based color that I love. Gives me a little bit of tan. but it looks like I'm not even dark enough for that. Okay. Well, like I said, I have a couple of trips coming up, so maybe I get a little bit more sun. And another one of my favorite foundations is the Peau Gold by Guerlain. And this one I bought in 3 for my winter color, and I just love it. So I bought the cushion. The cushion is the Lingerie de Peau. It's not the aqua. So I feel like it has a little bit more SPF than the aqua. The aqua nude has an SPF of 20. This has an SPF of 25. And I also did get this in a number 4 for my summer color. So we're gonna start with some the L'Oreal Gold Primer. I love this. A lot of times I use this when I'm not even wearing makeup. This seriously has a lifting effect, which you really feel. I feel it when I push it in here in my jawline and my little jaws and a little bit of fatty there that wants to hang. I love it, and it's very moisturizing. Pat it in. I just feel like the skin tightens up so much. I have my Charlotte Tilbury Alexa serum. I love that. Actually, I just got my new bottle of it because my first bottle was empty. I have on my sunscreen, and I have on no face cream. With this lifting, and I feel like there's a lot of essential ingredients in there for skincare. That's enough. So let that seep in a little bit. I'll take a glass of sip of wine. Okay, now I've got my sponge going on here. I know they always put a sponge in with these cushions, but I just feel like if you use that over time, it probably will get really dirty. So I'd rather use a clean beauty blender here, and let's push. It's one of these here. It has a hard thing. Ah, that's what it looks like when it comes out. And let's dip on, see what it looks like. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good. Okay, while I'm letting that sit a little bit, I'm gonna take time to ask you guys, what do you think about my new hair color? It's light ash blonde, but we went for a little bit gray. Alex colored it for me. I think it turned out great. Yeah. It's a big benefit having a personal and production assistant that is a trained hairstylist and colorist. Round of applause for Alex. My heart. Okay, my favorite trick is to go in with my La Mer tonic, and we're gonna spray my sponge. I don't know why I did that off camera. Spray my sponge, and then I like to go in with that, and it helps give it a little bit extra moisture and just really melt my foundation into my face. And that's good. Okay, today we're gonna be using my all-time favorite concealer, Tarte Creaseless. Love it. I think I told you before, I have 36B. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna leave that like that is. I'm not gonna set it yet. I like to let it dry a little bit. We can actually add a little bit more. Okay, been loving my Gucci powder. We're gonna go in there to set, and I will use it to buff later. I have in color 06, Matte Naturel. Let's go in with my Wayne Goss, because we are using Wayne Goss today. Let's try to stick with all my Wayne Goss brushes. I'm gonna go in with the Wayne Goss face brush, 00, but in the undyed goat hair. Okay, that's good enough set for now. All right, let's start. The next thing I would go into would be a little bit of bronzer. and a little bit of contour. I think I'm going to go in. I know I said I was going to use all Wayne Goss brushes, but I don't have a slanted. My Chikuhuro Fox brush, F04. I'm going to go in with this bottom matte color here. And we're going to see if we can use that as a little bit of bronzing contouring on my face. Tap a little bit on my hand, make sure I don't get too much. I think that looks pretty good. Have a little bit of darkness here, that's just from the hair color on my skin. We just dyed my hair yesterday. But I think that's good. It's a little bit redder in tone, what I like as a bronzer or contour, but it's still not as red as the Gucci. And by the way, I did order the lighter Gucci, so I'm gonna be trying that soon. Even Alex is giving me cues when I miss something. Good, okay, let's go in here. And now I wanna try this a little bit. I was hoping this wouldn't be as satiny and glossy, that because that has that's a little bit more colder brown. I was hoping to maybe use that as a little bit of contour, but where I think I'm gonna take it is a little bit more here as a shimmer bronze, right here, right under where I would usually put my highlight. So let's go in there. Let's definitely go in with the Wayne Goss. Let's go in with my other Wayne Goss face brush. I think this one is the squirrel. Let's go in with this one, and let me just lightly work that in here to get a little glance. And like I said, I'm going with that top middle one. Wayne Goss numbered his colors. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look at that. He just numbered his palette, so that would be color number 2. I like that. I like that. And I think I'm gonna use that. Ooh, that gave me some cheekbones. I already have cheekbones, but that really gave me some major cheekbones. Woo! I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna go in. Let's go in with this little fan brush from Scott Barnes. That works sometimes nicely. Just to cut off the nose a little bit. Right here. Big nose contour. I just try to give my nose a little bit of a roundness on the end, but I don't find the tone too bad. Okay, we've adjusted the lights now. I hope that looks a little better. We started getting too much light from the window. So I am gonna buff this just a little bit now with the same Wayne Goss undyed goat hair 00. Just tap it out. That I set my face with. Okay. All right, I usually don't do my eyebrows, but because I'm gonna do one evening look on my eyes, I'm gonna go in with my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel. I use this, I like this, one of my favorites. I just use it very seldomly. 04 Espresso is what I like. So let's go in there and just lift my eyebrows just a little bit. Okay, they're even enough. I'm satisfied. One thing I think I forgot, I have the new Hourglass eye primer. So, what the hell did I do with that? Oh, right here. Ah, shit, I almost fell out of the chair. I forgot, I did think of it before I said it here. Concealer brush that I love from Surat Beauty. Ooh, way too much. Let's start with a bit less. Smoothing out the eye very well. Smoothing out the surface. I really expect it to be really clear because everyone was saying that it doesn't really have color. It does have a little bit of beige color. It's not really showing up a lot on me, but this eye is full of freckles, and I noticed the freckles are not being covered, so it doesn't have a lot of color in it. But you know what? Tell you the truth, I think it's drying down pretty well. Okay, I can feel how sticky it is, that my brush is sticking to it. I think for me to feel more comfortable to work with it, I think I'm gonna powder it just a little bit. Okay, now I feel like I wasted so much. It flew out of there. Oh, how many dollars is that I just wasted? Okay, I'm gonna go in without putting extra powder. I'm just gonna tap a little bit with the same brush that I set my face with. And hopefully there's enough residue of powder in there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to work with this. I'm gonna try to work. You live and you learn. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. You know what I'm gonna do before I start with the day look? I'm gonna go in with my Wayne Goss. We'll use this for a little bit of that color number 2 to give me a little bit more shine here. I'm gonna go on with this, and I'm gonna go on with color number 4, because that's the one I'm thinking is the best blush color for me. Okay, we're doing good. So far, I've used this palette for bronzer, bronzer shimmer, and blush, and nose contour. And I'm liking it. Is this gonna be a true face palette for me? The suspense is growing. I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite. I used this last time, it's the number 20. I need to clean all my brushes. I do that. Okay, I'm gonna start with number 2 again. I'm just to rim out my eyes. It has a little bit of shimmer. Now that I have that in there, I'm gonna go in with my Wayne Goss number 16, and we're gonna buff this out a little bit.
Now going back in, adding a little bit of the color number 2 to intensify, and again, buffing it out with the number 16.
Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Wayne Goss number 19. It's a little bit more pointy. And we're gonna go in with, in the middle here, what I used as my bronzer. And I'm gonna give that a little bit of definition right here in the crease below.
Now using circular motions to work that color over the whole outer triangle of my eyelid.
That corner, make sure everything's even. Actually, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna go in now with the my little Wayne Goss number 8. We're gonna go and we're gonna go in with that same number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna rim my eyes right here. Now that I've placed it precisely, I can go back with my number 19 and just brush it out. And I have to close my eyes because I'll get bristles in my eyes. I'm gonna go a little bit more with the Hourglass light cut crease right here, so I can define the darker line right here. And I learned a trick from Miss Desi Perkins. When she cuts a crease, she doesn't follow the rainbow line here right to the point of the eye. To open the eye a little bit, she makes a line a little bit above it. And I like that because I have hooded eyes, and it helps to open up the front of my eye more. Okay, we've done that because I want to go into the center with the blush color, number 4. Let's see what we're going to do with that. Let's go in the number 3. We're going to go in there. I'm just going to take this and right in the middle, I'm just going to fluff that right over what I did as a cut crease. I had to cut that crease. I have a little bit of hooded eyes and I really lifted my eye. And now I'm going to go in with my Wayne Goss number 18 and we're going to go into the last shimmer color and we're going to really open up the inner side of my eye.
Again with color number 4 to better blend that transition.
That's really beautiful, like opal iridescent color. Then I'm gonna go back in with the my Wayne Goss number 19 and work a little bit more here in the corner. How does it look? Again, taking color number 5, I'm going to darken up here under my eye. I have to close my eye, follow my eyelash. Liking, liking, liking. So the first brush I used, the first brush was number 20. Let's hit this a little bit more here. I like. Okay, so far we've only used the palette. Let's go into some of the eye pencils now. Let's take, which one was the lightest one? The lightest one was Pressure Opal. I'm just gonna tight line. I should have done this before. When I do the other eye, I'll do all my tight lining before I put my shadow on. I just want to get a little bit of a triangle here going. And then I'm going to go back in with a very, very tiny Wayne Goss brush, number 8. And let's wing this out a little bit and give it a little bit of definition. You guys, what do you think? I like that as a day look. Somebody's on vacation, you're running around after the beach, you've gotten a little bit of color. Okay, let's put on some mascara and finish up this half and then we're gonna go for our night look here. My favorite mascara combination right now has been the Dark Star from Mcgrath. Loving this. Put this on first for length while that's drying. We're gonna try some highlight. What we gonna go in with? Let's go in with, for a highlight with this brush, because I love this, the Wayne Goss. This is the Airbrush brush. Let's go in with some Charlotte Tilbury, number 1. Let's highlight the corner of my eye here. And that looks good. Girlfriend's looking Airbrush. And then we're gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna go in the color number 1. I wanna see how that works as a highlight. There we go. Oh yeah. What do you guys think? Good highlight. I find it looks wonderful. And it's tying into the number 2 that I already given myself. Actually, I'm gonna give myself a little bit more right here. So that the highlight stays right up on the, oh, look at me. Dipped into the wrong color in the middle. Okay, let's go in with a little finer brush. My Chikahodo number 8. And let's hit this up here. I think I went in a little bit too much. Let's take an Esom here and feather that out. You know what I think happened there? And now I know that I do need to powder a little bit more with this Hourglass primer. I didn't powder all the way up there and I feel like it just stuck to it too much. And I don't like that. So the first color I went in, went in with the 20 with the transition color, and then I'm just gonna go up there and calm that down a little bit. Okay, I'm liking the highlight. Let's go with the highlight and let's hit the tip of the nose a little bit.
Not just my nose, but also my other favorite places on my face to highlight.
Okay, now I'm ready for the second coat of mascara. Of course, going on my beloved Fetisheyes from Mcgrath. Yeah, this is gonna give me volume and thickness, and then we're gonna be done. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna buff this side with my Sonia G Face Pro. Let's go in with my Gucci. Loving this Gucci powder to buff. A little bit more blush here. I just buffed a little bit too much out. Love, love, love. Let's go in with one of my favorite combinations for a day lip look. I'm going in with my, ooh, let me sharpen this, it looks bad. It's always a sharpener. Gotta love that, Miss Pat McGrath. She gives you a sharpener. That's how many times are you always searching for a sharpener? And then you have a lot of her lip liners and eyeliners, and you always have a sharpener. Okay. And that's why I always need new sharpeners, because they go flying somewhere and break. Okay, we're going in with the iconic Nude from Miss Charlotte Tilbury. That looks good enough. And Natasha Denona, I need a nude in color Judith. It's one of my favorite colors from her. I have almost all of them. I don't have any of the pinky ones, but all of the beige. I think they would categorize as a bees and in bees. I have all the in bees, which I think is neutral beige, and all the beiges, but the other ones that were ending in P, which I think has a little bit of pinky or in P, I don't have them, but all of the in Ps and the bees, oh God. I need another sip of wine. I'm screwing up now. All of the in bees as in boy and bees I have. I love wearing this as a neutral. And then I love going in with my Novisiat lip gloss. This is in Benet. I love the smell of this. Hey you guys, just concentrate on this side of the face. It's supposed to be an eye palette, but I've used it as a face palette. I've used it as contour, blush, highlight, eye look, nose contour, everything. What do you guys think? I think it looks great. That's exactly how, when I'm walking around the day, I like to look. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break, take off the lipstick, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna do, with the same palette, a dramatic evening look. Because of course, when I wait for the weekend, I have a day look, but I also like to go out. Have a night look. I've taken my lipstick off. Let's start with the night look. And I'm gonna try for the first time because I wanna do a little bit more of a fox look with the black. I'm gonna go in, ordered these, but never used them. Because I'm gonna work a lot with the black. Let's see if I can do an eye guard here. Let's see, how do I want that to go? There. There. Oh, I'm only gonna stick it right here. We're gonna go in again with my number 20, Wayne Goss, and we're gonna go in with color number 2. It's a transition color. And we're gonna work this in right here. I'm using a one that usually uses a sheen color as a transition, but I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this because of the matte number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the crazy 6 colors, and I still have to count. Okay, anyway, because of color number 5, I can always go in there. Okay, we're buffing it out with number 16. Before I go any further, I'm gonna go in with Obsidian. Do I have the right one? Yeah. Obsidian. I'm gonna use my little trick of using my sponge to pull my eye up. And I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna really dark tight line here. Okay, that's good enough. Now that I've gotten that in, we're gonna go in just like before with the number 19, and we're gonna go in with color number 5 again. And you notice I'm just working that into the crease, giving definition, and I'm not defining out the corner because we're gonna do something else with there. Remember, I buffed out the corner here, but we're just gonna get a defined line. Okay, I think I got good. I'm gonna go back in with my number 16 and just make sure that first transition color, the second one, is smoothed out there. This is sticking good. I think I'm gonna have a clean line when I take that off. Okay, now it's time to go in with my contour brush. My Surat concealer brush, but I use it also, I don't know why I keep saying contour. Concealer and defining brush. And we're gonna cut the front of my eye crease again. Again, not making a deep rainbow into the corner of my eye, but making it a little bit higher and straighter here. Just like that. I was really worried about this hourglass not having enough color to really cut the crease, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It gives me a nice soft cut, which I'm liking. Really soft cut. Liking. I likey. I'm gonna go back in with my number 20, the first brush. Where is it? Here. Just make sure that transition color right here doesn't lose, that first color number 2 doesn't lose anything. But I like how that very line of the color number 5 is right above the cut. Okay, now we're gonna go in a more defined brush. I would love to reach for a Wayne Goss, but I'm gonna have to reach for my Sonia G. There's a Sonia G brush that I love for hitting that outer corner that I have to hit it perfectly. Very small. Where is it? Yes. I love my Builder Pro. We're gonna work this because I have the point that I can work out. Now we're gonna try for the first time the beautiful matte black. Let's get this look going on. Okay. Okay, and you see I only faded out to right over my eye with the brush. Doesn't have to be perfect, no defined lines. We just want it like this. And then I'm gonna go back in with the Obsidian, and that's when I'm gonna take it into the corner of my eye. And up to that middle point. Doesn't have to be a perfect line. And then we're going to go in with the fine Wayne Goss number 8. And we're going to smudge that. Let's smudge that. Love this. Come on. How I did make a perfect line, but when you smudge with this, look at that perfect line. It is the best brush. Okay, I cut that crease because now we're gonna go in with the last color. We're gonna really bring in some drama. Let's go in with the Wayne Goss with the, what did I have before? I had the undyed. Yeah, that's a little bit too wide now. Let me go in with this, the Wayne Goss number 18. Let's clean it off because it has a little bit of a point and I want to be able to get into that corner. So we're going to take this and I'm going to start very lightly and just build this up right here where I did that cut crease. Number 19, and make sure that cut crease line is very crisp right here. The little of the number 5 and the little of the number black, just to make sure this cut crease is so defined right there. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the number 6, go over it. And going in with the number 16 again and buff everything upwards. Just buff it upwards. I don't want to kill that line there. Okay, let me go in with a little bit smaller brush. I'm going to my rougher number 3. And I'm going to wet this just a little bit with my tonic, with my La Mer tonic. Just so this is so light right there. It's exactly what I want. Okay, I'm gonna hold this spot there. I need a little bit more lightning. Okay, here comes the test. We're gonna peel it off. Have it. Damn, that's good. That's the first time I ever did that, but you're talking about perfection, precision. Yes. Actually, I don't think I need to clean anything up, but I do feel like because of the tape, it took it off a little bit there. Woohoo! I'm excited. She's so excited. Don't you just love when you try things for the first time and it really works? Look at that. Touching it up right here. I took a little of my bronzer off, but I know there's probably some left on the brush. There we go. And I had a little bit of here, number 2. Up here. And we're gonna go in Wayne Goss Airbrush and put number 1. Again, here's the highlight. Of course, I'm gonna buff this out again. And let's see what we're gonna do with the lower eye. To tell you the truth, I love this crispness. Is that even a word? I love that precision defined line there. I almost don't want to drag it under, that it buffs it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just go in and tight line the bottom lash with Rich Hazel. We used Rich Hazel. No, wait a second, I'm already forgetting. On this side, didn't I use what did I use up on here? I used the Rich Opal just as on top. My eyes was watering, sorry. Wait, what am I doing? I have my concealer brush here. Okay, I am gonna go in. Oh God, please say a little prayer that my eye doesn't water, because I just wanna go in and I wanna tight line this with the Rich Hazel. That's all I want. You know what? It almost looks just as dark as the Obsidian. just to start. Over the lashes a little bit too much. Probably can get that out with my concealer brush again. And then pull it through. Oh yes, I like this look. Okay, let's go in again. You guys don't need to see this. I've already done it. You know, my gold star to lengthen and my Fetisheyes to volumize and fill out. So I'll come back in a minute and show you what evening look lipstick I'm gonna do. Be right back. Okay, welcome back. I've got my 2 coats of mascara on. Like I said, my gold star and my Fetisheyes. For a little bit more highlight here, I've buffed out with my Gucci number 6 and with my Sonia G face brush. And now we're gonna go into one of my favorite evening lipsticks. We're going in with lip liner, Major Red from Pat McGrath. And let's, you know, I'm blind as a bat, sorry. I gotta pull in the mirror closer. Oh, I need to breathe. I feel like I'm holding my breath. Okay. Okay, I think I got the lips even. Now I'm gonna go in with, I love, since Bond number 9 perfumes came out with the lipsticks, I have this beautiful gold case. I've had this like for a year. Ordered at first 3 beautiful red colors. This is Fashion Avenue. I think when I first bought this one, I bought Fashion Avenue, Madison Avenue, and Park Avenue. And then this past Valentine's, my sweet husband, he ordered me the special edition one with all the red Swarovski crystals on it, and I did Astor Place. That's the one I think I want to order. But I love this. It's a beautiful, not really brick red, but it's a pure red, but with a little bit of, not too much blue in it, not too much orange, but really just a dark burnt red, and I love it. Really. And this stays on. I mean, you can drink as many glasses of wine as you want. So, I'm loving this look. I'm loving this look. What do you guys think? I could keep playing in the camera forever now. Exactly what I was expecting. As soon as I saw this from Wayne Goss, I was like, for me, that's not like eyeshadows. Number one, what triggered me to think of it as a face palette is how big the pans are. You can get any brush in there. I tell you, I travel a lot, and when I think of traveling, I try to travel efficiently and light. The things that make your suitcase the heaviest are cosmetics for your different looks for every outfit, and your shoes. If you can try to just only take 2 pairs of shoes, try to combine 5 outfits with 2 pairs of shoes, also different pieces of the outfit interchangeably to create the 5 outfits. And if you can kind of center on a similar color look with your outfits going from day to night, but staying within the same color hue, then you can reduce how much makeup you're packing. And I tell you right now, my next trip is coming up. This is the only thing I'm taking with my Gucci powder, and I'm taking this compact. I know it's liquid, but don't tell TSA. I'm gonna pack it in as a solid. Let me go get my packed in, my travel brush. I told you in one of my last videos that I've decided to only travel with my collection of Repher. Yes, this is my makeup roll. I sewed this and made this myself. You guys probably think it's cute. Tell me if you want a tutorial on how to sew this. I'll show you. You only need a couple of pair of jeans and some extra fabric. Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can hold this up. The flap. And then I sewed in the jeans pockets to hold the brushes. But it's totally great because, and also the loops. See the loops from the jeans I sewed in there. Yeah, let me know if you want a tutorial on that, and then I can show you how to sew this, because I've bought so many makeup cases, so many makeup roll-ups. They get dirty, you try to wash them, they fall apart after a while. Jeans material, throw it in a wash machine, it's clean, sanitized, love it. So, traveling with this, traveling with my Wayne Goss, traveling with my Guerlain cushion, and definitely traveling with my Gucci. All I need is a couple lipsticks and maybe an eyebrow pencil. Of course, I will take the Wayne Goss eyeliner pencils. Very soft, very good. I'm an old school girl. I love wood pencils. They were soft. This look came out so amazing. And hey, let's give a shout out and a round of applause to the Hourglass. Hourglass, round of applause. This day look, I am really loving. That is so soft. I love these peachy browns. Wayne Goss, my man. I have been a fan of your brushes for so long, but this palette, this is not just an eyeshadow palette. This is a face palette. I did everything. Contour, bronzing, highlighting, blush, a day look, evening look. Hey, that's the way to travel. One palette for everything. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I'm getting better with these little beauty videos. This one really, I had fun. I enjoyed this, I had fun, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, but see you next time. Mwah.